Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Thursday Night Throwdown. I've been looking forward to this all day because I'm really enjoying this campaign, these players, and building these sets. There's a nice little addictive quality to it. So let's dive right on in. I want to welcome you on behalf of the Armchair Dragoons and the whole crew. We are continuing our Two Fat Lardies Chain of Command Operation Citadel Part 2 campaign with our two very, very familiar competitors. Barthart for the Germans, how are you tonight, and what are you drinking?
Great. I am actually drinking white wines.
White wine. Oh my goodness.
Well, because we had cedar plank salmon for dinner, so I'm just continuing to finish the bottle.
Jeez, I have this to look forward to in my retirement: cedar plank salmon, and I'm matching. Now, is it a what was do we is it a? No, it's not a Cabernet. What manner of white is it? Is it a Riesling?
Sauvignon Blanc.
Sauvignon Blanc.
Sauvignon Blanc.
Yeah. Okay, a Sauvignon Blanc is that old British dude would say who always did all the cooking shows. And over here for the side of the Soviets, we have CT. How are you, and what are you drinking?
I'm doing well. I'm not drinking anything quite as highbrow as Vance, but I can give it a highbrow name.
Okay.
Drinking a good old-fashioned dihydrogen monoxide.
Ooh, I'm told that's toxic in sufficient quantities. I over here am drinking what I'm always drinking because I haven't started into my Jackin diet, so I'm just having diet. So there it is. Before I go too very far, I suppose I should open up the shop and let everybody know that we're here via the Twitter feed. So, north of the border in Canada, weather is?
Oh, beautiful. Just stunning today. It was 27 degrees centigrade and no wind and nothing but sun. It was glorious.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, kind of the same here. Although our air quality, because of those western wildfires, is a bit buggered up, I'm told. But
We're getting a bit of smoke from northern Ontario, but it's not so bad.
All right. Will the competitors bring to the field? Spelling is important. Wow, I really cannot spell tonight. This is depressing.
It's because you're not drinking enough.
That's very likely it. I don't know why this search engine takes so long. There we go. And there we are. Good. And I have tweeted, so my work here is done. I look over here. Holy cow! We have folks joining us. Hello to Red, who got the first, John Stanley, and David Pumphouse, who tried to claim the first and failed. That's right. That's right. The first award, we call it the Red Sacks, and there's a reason for that. So for those who remember, we've been fighting back and forth, and unfortunately our friends the Soviets have been getting the worst of it. They did get a win in this sequence, but their last couple have been rough. So let's go visit them and see what they're talking about. They've the one good news bit, they have not gotten their commissar. Commissar Yugorov is still with them. There he is, ready to fight right alongside Lieutenant Antonov. The bad news is, because of all the negative fights going on, even though he has maintained, because in the sharp end campaign system for Chain of Command, we have to start monitoring their attitude, because it will affect their men's attitude towards them and other things. Lieutenant Antonov is still cheerful. Even though his CO is so mad at him, he actually cost him a support point. His men, they're also a little mad at him. So he's in the negatives there. So they're a little upset with him, no doubt. But on the positive side, because of this, the scenario rules specifically say he gets a unit from the 67th Guards Rifle Division. This is an elite squad.
Back.
So and that's how we're going to know it, because I made a special, check it out, I made a special commander who gets his very own NKVD agent ready to put a bullet in his head. So this just counts as one. This is only one guy, not two. But I had to figure out some way of designating our Guards Rifle Division. And what did our guy CT bring to the fight? Let's have a look. Shh, don't tell anybody. That's what he's brought. All right, now we're going to go over here and advance. Well, the story's a little different for the Germans. I'd be lying if I didn't say that our friend Unterfeldwebel von Braunschweig, he's actually liked. His CO is pleased with him. His men are pleased with him. And he's not cheerful. He's so far as affable. His affability means he gets a +1 to his force morale roll. So in addition to being elite, he gets +1 for being affable. Quite a thing. He has brought back the same squad that he had last time. This is the only soldier down is waiting to return next time, and there he is over there, Rifleman Glance, over there in the no-zip sorting bin. And what has Vance brought? Let's have a look. Interesting. This is, and because they tend to take us through these things, this is another one of the different scenarios that the Lardies put out, and it's one of the base scenario types from the book. This is called Flank Attack, and the normal conditions apply. The conditions being Vance has to drive CT from the field, either voluntarily or crashing his force morale. He has to do that, however, and keep his force morale above 3, or 3 or above. So Vance has got a couple things. He's got to keep his force morale 3 or above, and he's got to drive CT away. The Soviet deployment is in a box. It's a box that, as we all know, measurements here are doubled, 72 inches by 48 inches. We can see the area here. It's not too hard to figure out. The Soviets are going to be placing 3 patrol markers anywhere within that area and within 24 inches of each other. The Germans then are going to get 2 separate groups of 3 that they get to place along the top edge and the right edge, all within 24 inches of another marker in that group. These move separately. The Germans get to roll a 1d3. This determines how many free moves they get. Once it's over, the Germans will be placing 4 jops. The Soviets will be placing 2 jops. And then they get 1 more automatically in their boxed area. All right, well, I suppose the one thing I should mention, as I said, this is an elite unit, which means, and we'll have to pay close attention to this, if they should be deployed, and if Vance should shoot at them, they're actually a little harder to hit. That's one of the...
They're harder to hit.
Yes, they make better use of cover, they're stealthier, and all that other stuff. Once again, we have our stream, which is that marshy ground all the way along it. We have marshy ground. We've got orchard-like trees. We've got wooden buildings, fences, and field. Nothing we all haven't seen before.
Or as Vance calls them, kindling.
As Vance calls them, kindling, just as the man says. You got your die rollers set up, Vance. Let me get you real quick. If you're going to put your roller there, that's cool.
Yep.
4 dice to remember. You get 4. Let us begin with our rolling for force morale. Vance, remembering that you are elite for morale purposes and get a +1. So you're going to get a +3. CT, you just get the normal number. So 1d6.
A 5?
That's a 5 and a 4. So Vance, you're going to get a 10. CT, you're going to get a 9. Pretty good. So that at least starts close. All right, so Vance, you're going to begin placing your patrol markers on your edge. Please place your first one. I believe I made you 2 separate sets. Yeah, I did.
3, 4 per side?
3 per side. 3 per side. 3 per side.
Okay.
And I mean, CT, if you're measuring it out, honestly, you can see it pretty clearly in the picture. It's just to the right of that 5th house.
Yep.
And 12 inches apart, you said, right?
24. Remember, it's all doubled? All doubled.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've poked at bolt action in and some other systems. I really don't have to go very far from chain of command to scratch my World War II tactical level itch. I'm good. I like it.
Yeah, I like it. It's smooth. It's a smooth system. It's fun and reasonable.
Mm-hmm. Gives me a nice little bit of fog of war, but it also doesn't. It gives you also a nice measure of control. So you're all set, Vance?
Yeah. Yeah.
CT, set them up. And I'm not saying that I don't, you know, I the only one I really don't like is Flames of War, just because I can't stand the tank parking lots. You know, I have 2 little I ain't been shot mum sets done that I'm gonna roll out of here one of these days. But I have so many other games, which is a nice problem to have.
Yeah, it's not a bad problem.
Interesting.
Okay.
Good man. All right. So, Vance, you get to roll 1d6 and divide it in half, and that's how many free moves you get. Man, oh man. 3.
A 6.
3 freebies. And then you go again. So you got 4 in a row.
That's 1.
And another thing I particularly like about Chain of Command are these pint-sized campaigns. I like being able to, you know, run through a neat sequence of battles that are based on a historical series of events and have them matter one to another. I think that's really cool. Oh, Lord, he coming. Yeah, David, subscribe to the channel, and, you know, my love of Kriegspiel is up. But then I love the fact, David, that your Kriegspiel is set at such a radically different level. Then CT, you're playing in that, right?
Oh yeah, it is a blast.
That is great stuff.
So that's my 3 free ones.
All right.
And so you said I get to do one more.
You get one more to actually kick
Start
off.
off.
Yeah, this is your official start of the festivities. No, Kriegspiel has an amazing, flexible history, and I'm glad to see games like David's out there that people should really tune in and check out. They're really, really cool.
It's 24 from that one, so that's good. Okay, that's my first one.
All right, CT, you're off to the races.
All right.
Definitely coming from two different ways, no doubt about that. Thank you, Mac Daddy. Oh yeah, yeah. It's very very interesting. I'm conducting a deep personal exploration of. I'm trying to figure out, and oh, oh, are you touching each other? Was
Nope.
there's not touching yet?
Nope.
Okay,
Not yet.
no touching.
There's no touching.
All right, just over here checking. That's all. Trying to do my job. Now, trying to figure out why I would give up Chaco and LaSalle for Grand Armée, or General d'Armée, I should say, because it's done by Rice Fitz Press. I love the Lardys. I have immense respect for Richard, but my God, David Brown's rules bounce off me so hard. I never liked General de Brigade. I don't like O Group. It's just driving me nuts. I feel like I'm wrong. I feel like I'm really wrong. I'm trying. I bought them. Don't get me wrong. I buy all kinds of rules, and I love to read them. But I just love LaSalle 2 and Chaco so hard. Those are the two I can't decide between. Who's moving the discs?
What is he going? Me.
Okay. Just wanted to know who's on the clock.
Me. I am.
Oh, snuck by him. There's no doubt, Red, if what you're saying that General d'Armée is too wordy. I will say this for an absolute fact. It will be a long time before anyone comes close to the rules writing elegance of Sam Mustafa in LaSalle 2. I've never seen it. I've never seen it. It's a masterwork. It is a master class in rules writing. Even if you don't like the rules so much, which I don't understand, but even if you don't like the rules, that's how you write rules.
Am I helping, CT?
Yeah, right where I lock both of those down.
All right. Bonk. All right, so you're locking these dudes in the wood.
Yeah.
All right, got them both. Got it.
And that one.
Ooh. Yeah, you did. Boink. So that whole flank just got shut down. Outside of the lavish metropolis. What's the name of this town? Sirtsevo. This is a beautiful Sirtsevo. I'm going to have to look up and see if this place still exists. Because one of the things that the Lardys do that is utterly admirable.
Okay.
Oh, what do we do? All these maps that you see here are based on actual topography of the area, as best they knew them in the survey.
Screw it. He's locked.
Okay. So CT, you've got one free, right?
Yes and no.
I'm not sure what that means.
It is free, but it is.
Well, he can't
stuck.
get out of 24 inches.
Oh, I see, yeah. Well, I can withdraw it.
He can go backwards.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, here's the thing, Ian, and this is really this is my quiet suspicion. I've never read one of Richard Clark's rules that I don't like. I've never read one of David Brown's that I do. And like I say, I have nothing but respect for him. That makes me sound like such a jag, but I really do. I think he's a smart fellow and all this stuff, but I just don't like the way he writes rules. That's got to be a lock.
Yep.
That it?
All three of mine are locked.
That's all she wrote, kids. All right. We will now remind ourselves that the Germans are now placing, I believe, 4, correct? Yeah, you are going to, Vance, you are going to place 4. And CT, you're going to place
total.
2, but then you get to place a third inside the box. So, Vance, you get a total of 4. Away you go. The beautiful city of Volgograd. I don't think so, but he'd be glad to hear it. You got him?
Do now. Let's try this one here.
Yeah, get some funky angles, no doubt about it. That thing go. There it is. Zoop.
Okay, right there.
Locked. CT.
He has a cunning plan.
So it would seem. I just realized what he was measuring.
Yeah.
took me a second.
12 inches setup.
Yeah.
Crafty little young whippersnapper him.
You want me to? If you want me to open a roof, let me know.
Yeah, you can open that one. Yeah, you can lock that one there.
Done. Vance.
This one.
A lot of weed hiding going on.
You noticed that, did you?
I did.
Okay, right there.
Yeah, we are hiding in the weeds. Number 2 for you, CT.
I'm gonna want to look at both of them. Start with this one.
All right. This is your nearest one, Vance. I think.
So that's it's 40. It's 23.
Interesting. That's actually the closest.
Yeah, I think it's those two.
A little surprising, but there it is. That's a
That
heck of-
gives me anywhere in my setup, basically.
Yep. Yeah, it does.
Okay. Can I see this other one then? And I don't even know how you do that because I
That
think
would-
it would put me where I
that would be
can't go.
This one.
Well, you actually no. Go ahead. I'll show you where you go. Go ahead, Vance. Show the other line.
Can I go behind him?
Oh wow, is that actually the nearest, or is the other one the nearest?
Yeah, those two are the nearest, I think.
Is that right? That one.
Well, they all should be about equal distance because I locked them all down.
Yep. This should all be 24.
25. This
Close
one's
to it.
23, and this one is 24. So I'd argue window. If it's this one and this one, what does it look like? Yeah, it's going to have to be on your same side of the board no matter what.
This one and this one?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm assuming I couldn't deploy behind him. That would make
That's
no
correct.
sense.
That's correct.
I'm not that good. Yikes. All right. Yeah, so I'll do this one and
Yeah, I mean, that's...
yeah.
Yeah, it's basically anywhere in your box. Huh?
Yeah, it's just another one in your box. Hey, Red. Red, what am I saying?
All right.
Jeez, Mike.
That's my second.
Mike.
Oh, could you move the roof for this one, please?
You bet. All right.
Gotta be careful.
Yeah, I think yours down here, you're running the same problem I did. They wouldn't go back to your side of the board.
Well, this is my side of the board too, though, right?
Yeah, all up and down, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got more board side than you do. That, I think, is part of the problem that you're confronting here, CT, is that he's outflanking you, essentially.
Oh, yeah.
What would this one look like?
Well, where's his other...
Because it's that one and this one.
Wow. About that?
That
So-
corner.
This corner.
Get a little more than that.
How about this one?
It's going to be a little less. Yeah, you got yourself... You deployed yourself into some boxes. And you couldn't deploy to this anyway. That's his
I
baseline.
can't deploy to that side.
Yeah, that's his baseline.
But we'll do this one here, which takes me down to this corner. And we'll do this one here. Right, he's done his 2, he gets one more.
Yeah, he gets one more now.
Well, it's my free one, right? In
Yeah.
the box anywhere?
Mhm,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Right there. Let me
Yep.
lock it real quick. Locked. All right, Vance, what's the last one you wanted to do?
This one here.
All right.
That should be right about here.
Mhm. And I'll lock that. Excellent. Thank you. They're cleaned up, locked in. Got them. Okay. Well, there's the board, folks. Vance, you have the first turn. Good luck to you. Remembering all your fives count as... Your first 5 counts as a chain of command die. Or 6, I should say. First 6.
Mm-hmm.
How many you gonna roll?
I'm gonna roll 5 to start this one.
All right, starting it light. Couple of
There we go,
chain
2
of
chain
command.
commands to start.
It's not bad.
And we'll start with section.
Save a facing so long facer.
They have to make a malaria check for being in the marsh, right?
Yeah.
And they would like to be on Overwatch.
Yeah,
please.
what is going on with this Overwatch marker? I don't know why that happened. I was getting it for you, and I thought I had it for you, but there it is. They're doing it.
And that would be that.
CT. Couple of chain of command.
Or a commissar.
Or the commissar.
Or the commissar.
Don't turn around.
Wouldn't he like it if I deployed him all by himself?
Yeah, that'd be a big hit. No, go earn Order of Lenin. Very brave, very brave.
The commissar gets deployed by himself, run out in the open, and the rest of the platoon withdraws.
Yes.
Sir, we pretty much feel his bug hunt.
I'm going to...
Oh, yeah. We forgot to do the standard.
Oh, great, thanks.
Okay.
It's
Well,
it's the same table. I don't change tables. I know better, quite honestly.
If I'm going to deploy something, do I need to do anything special, Vance?
Yeah, you kind of.
Yes, yes, you do.
You kind of do.
I figured.
You're being bombarded preliminarily.
Yeah.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The first support option revealed is the preliminary bombardment chosen by Vance. Thank you, Velker.
Yeah.
Nah, they're not. You should declare who you're trying to bring on, though.
Oh, my guards, but
Your
division,
guard
sorry.
rifle. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
That's fine. They're, oddly enough, for guard rifle, they're still not that motivated.
Nope, they...
Well,
Alright,
there's bombs falling on their head.
That's true.
yep. Alright, Vance, that's all you.
Okay. 5 dice. Another 6. And we will bring on another section.
I'm going to say Lucifer is ahead, but Satan is catching up behind.
Hey, how did you know?
That would be your secret signal for.
Reading my mind.
That would be your secret signal to reveal that you've been taken prisoner. I wish to deploy this squad, but it will not be on Overwatch.
And that, yeah, that's it. Wow.
Yeah, no.
Double 5s again.
Alright, right back to you, Vance.
Yeah, there's not a lot you can do with that, honestly.
All right. All right, 5 dice.
You know you done messed up when you deploy and find yourself all by yourself.
Self, yeah. Another 5.
All right.
2 3s.
Mm-hmm. Quick rush up the old chain of command die.
Hmm. All right, so I got what did I get there? 2 3s, 2 4s.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna bring on Glance's group.
Where are they coming? Oh, mercy. Didn't even see a mortar.
Yeah, so within 12.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot to ask, these
There
orchards
somewhere?
block line of sight?
4 inches worth, yep. Provide
4 inches?
Yep, so it's if you're on either side of it, it's a full block. Yep. You can only see 4 inches into orchard.
Okay.
Or sorry, 8. So it's they're going to block it if you're on either side of it. Is the point?
Gotcha.
Everything's doubled.
Because we're playing with these awesome toy soldiers.
Because we're playing with men the size of plastic army men. I had to explain to a guy online.
8.
There was a guy online who was unwilling to believe that I got to play Chain of Command with 132nd soldiers. And I said, yeah, I just got to do it virtually. I'm playing with my toy soldier army men. What you talking about? Pew pew. Stinker.
Exactly. Yeah, that's that.
Yeah, we were playing with our plastic soldier. I brought a rubber band gun, and Vance kept bringing a Zippo lighter.
Jag. What do we got? Oh, look at that. That's a lot.
Pile of 2s.
Turn him.
Huh.
That's a bunch.
Well. I am thinking...
Spoken as a man of experience, Ian. First rule of deploying to a battlefield: make sure that when you deploy, you are not the most threatening unit on the battlefield.
All right, let me roll to bring on one of my squads here.
Vicious to bring on a squad. Roll for it. With a 2, yeah? Or with that, or are you going to make a... Because you've got a 3, and you can also make another 3, so...
Oh, yes, with a 3, sorry.
With a 3.
Yes,
Roll
sorry.
For it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're not feeling it.
Nope.
I shall try again with my other 3 then.
Mm-hmm. Still not feeling it.
Okay, in that case, Vance, it's all yours.
Doing a lot of that heads down stuff there, Vance.
You have to come on the board eventually, right?
Do I, though?
Does he?
If I don't come on, you don't drive me from the board. Henceforth...
Yeah, but sooner or later, he's going to shut down your jobs, and then you got a problem.
Well, yes, there is that. No, I know I do. I'm not able to right now.
Yeah, no, it's and for the guy who I don't know is firing the preliminary. Why are you not coming out? I don't understand. Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
You know exactly what you're doing.
My pre-bombardment is a little too effective.
No, I wanted you to not come out a lot. I wanted you to come out a little, though.
Oh, there we go.
There's a die. A die plus. 1 full chain of command die, followed by a second. And Vance ends the turn. Wait, no, he doesn't.
No, he does not.
That's what I need. I need 3 6s rolled by somebody.
That would help.
Okay, so with the 3,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to bring out surprise number 1.
Oh.
Actually, I guess it's surprise number 2.
Yeah, because you've already surprised him. Uh-oh. What could that be?
What new hell is this?
What fresh hell is this?
It's only a martyr.
Yeah, only.
The size of that gun.
And he would like to be on Overwatch, please.
Man, that's a big gun.
Well, as Vance and I
That's
were
a big
just
gun.
discussing when we went shopping for it, it's it's an artillery piece pointed sideways.
And I guess we'll bring out surprise number 3 with the 1 as a team.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember correctly, these are
Yes.
team.
And can also be ordered by a senior.
Right. So he's going to come over and sit with these gentlemen.
Mm-hmm. See, it's only one guy.
Yeah, and what is he calling in?
Just this guy.
Just a guy. Don't
Just this guy. Just this guy.
That's some off-board mortar for you, is it?
Maybe.
Maybe.
David Pumphouse is
And that
David Pumphouse is not enamored of your choice.
does that mean that's good?
I think he's I think he cheers for CT. Sort of in principle.
Oh, okay.
So his,
Man,
He's been where I've been, apparently, in some of these campaigns.
I'll get him in Stellaris later.
Ian. Oh no, it's a Flamen martyr.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be my luck.
He brought the Flamen martyr.
Yeah, that's it's all yours. Well, that's a nice roll.
Forces.
If you actually bring anything out.
Once again, you don't get to complain about that, Senor Bombardment. You just don't.
Okay then. Let us try to bring out one of my surprises.
Ah. On the 3?
Correct, junior leader. Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
It works.
And I have to bring it 12 inches from this point.
No, it's got to come. Oh, that's a good question. What is your baseline? Yeah, that is part of your baseline. Yeah, it'd be from there.
Yeah, because it has to be on the road, right?
Yeah.
Right. But it can go off the road.
Of
correct?
course. Yeah, it's just got to come in from there.
Yeah, okay.
Isn't that cute? A T-70.
Cute, he says.
Although it did kill one of my Panzer IIIs last time.
Oh, okay. Do I get to pick its direction once it's set? Or does it have to be straight ahead?
Well, it's on the road, right? So, and you can, as long as you don't go super fast, you can turn up to 90 degrees. So, yeah.
But he's not moving, right? He's placing.
Yeah, right. He's placing. But yeah, he can do that. That's fine. You just can't turn more than 90 degrees. Oddly enough, he does not want to play gunfight at the OK Corral with your Martyr.
He did one of those.
Yeah.
Whoops! All right, and then I would like to shoot at Mr. Flame Mortar Squad Supercharged Machine Gun guy over here.
He will be hit parenthetically if you manage to get it. He comes down as a leader hit, and so it can either be him or the leader if you get a leader hit. That's how it winds up being for them.
Oh, that's convenient.
Yeah, so he's doing a pretty good job hiding him over there, to be direct.
And does he shoot by himself as a team or as part of that section?
Forward observer guy.
Yeah.
We'll be walking you through that process, but
As
he
a
is
team.
he is a unique team. He's just
okay.
he's just over there like a leader would be.
Okay, I got you. All right, well, let me shoot some HE over there, I guess. No, machine gun, sorry.
Yeah, I figured. Now remember, one of the things we found out is that none of these guns have those big. What do we agree to call them, Vance? Just like the top-mounted guns, because coax is a little confusing.
It's not an AA gun.
Right. That's not one of those. So these are the 6s. The close range is still that 0 to 36, and they have a FP of 6.
Yep.
So, did I correct that? Did I do the right thing?
Yep.
Did I? Internal MG. No, it's doubled. So that's 36. That's outside 30. Well outside 36. Holy cow. Therefore, 6 dice for 5/6. Pew pew pew. 2.
2.
And that's cover. So you're gonna go left and right, Vance. It's up to you because you got cover. Yep.
Yep.
So
Left and right.
Left.
It's one each.
Yep. 4 or 5 shocks, 6 kills. Nothing. Oh, that's a shock.
4.
1 shock. All right. CT.
All right. That will
Where's your second
be.
3, right?
Yeah, that's it then.
What's that?
That's all you.
Okay.
Flobman Martyr. That still cracks me up.
Aren't you? All right. 5. Yeah, 5 dice. A 6 and a 5.
Man, he's racking them up there. But 441 ain't a lot, honestly, although.
No, but I can start this, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, you already have,
I can.
right? You already have by activating him, right?
No, I thought it was 3 processed from there.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So, your number 1 is you got to call for it. Yep.
Right. And I can rattle him, right?
Yep. It's not the greatest of chances, but you can.
So let's call for our mortar strike.
All right. They are contacted.
And that's good. That's good for now.
Broadsword calling Danny Boy. Broadsword calling Danny Boy. Come in, Danny Boy.
Hey, there we go.
Holy cow, that's a random
Holy
event.
crapola.
That is a random event.
Goodbye bombardment. That's all I care about.
Yeah, that's a lot of crazy stuff. Holy cow. Whoa. I actually think I got... Oh, there it is. That was 4, right?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Number 1, you retain the next phase. Number 2, you get the next turn. Number 3, you get a full chain of command die.
Woohoo!
And number 4, it's a random event.
Whoa.
Please be good.
Yeah, that's the one thing you got to worry about. Oh my goodness. Haven't seen one of those in a dog's age. Gotta go to the chart. 1d6, please tell me what you roll.
1.
A random mortar barrage drops on your battlefield.
Oh, great.
No troops of any kind may move in an area of ground 48 inches square in this phase and the next. Apply the grid, so this is just going to affect you. Apply the grid below and roll d6 to determine which one it is. Apply the result. Ooh. Yeah, so this would affect any units in that area. Please roll a 1d6 and tell me what you roll.
A 6.
It's not going to affect any troops. It's over. Oh, yes, it does. It's over here.
Over where?
Ooh, yes.
Why is it over there?
That's what the chart says. It breaks it up. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Your mortar spotter called it in the wrong spot, man.
Random mortar barrage, 48 inches in. Does it affect anything else? It does not. Is there anything else there? Yes. Okay, so that's going to get both your martyr, which is open top, and glances. Okay, so they're pinned for the duration of this and the next. That doesn't matter. But the firepower is dropped directly on their heads, just like I was looking at what you're about to do to him. God is nothing if not amused by such things.
Yeah.
Alright, so medium mortar, firepower of 4. Believe we're just going to dice for all teams within that space. Yeah. Call the barrage, we know that. Yeah, this is sort of skipping ahead. Nobody's in the woods, which is nice. We're going to roll for every team, treating them as within effective range, reducing cover by 1 level for any hits when rolling on any... Yep, good. That's all fine. Battery availability. Vehicles in a barrage. That is a tank and armored car. So, all right, we'll work through this one by time. So, CT, we're going to go left and right on glances, boys. So this first team on the left, 4 dice. Effective range for 5 or 6.
2.
2.
2 hits. And over on the right.
Or do you want to just roll the 2
Oh,
hits first?
Oh, sure.
3.
Yes, 3. So 2 on the left, Vance. 3, 4 shock, 5, 6 kills. 1
3
shock,
to 6.
One shock, 1 kill. All right, and that. And over on the right, 3, 4 shock, 5, 6 kills.
It was 3 of them?
3 shock.
3 shock.
1 die to see if
And
it's
it was a
glance.
possible kill.
Is it glance? Not.
It is not.
Take off a rifleman.
Yep, that's he'll do.
All right, now we check on the gun. 1d. What are the modifiers here?
4 dice 6.
+1. So yeah, 1d. No, it's 1 die only. This just determines the effect on it. So it's 1d6 +1 because you're open topped.
Who's rolling? Me?
You are rolling. Yep, it's effect. This is you rolling for effect. You want to roll. You want to roll low as ever.
I'm rolling 1 die.
Mm-hmm.
A 1.
No effect.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Now bear in mind that barrage is going to come down next phase as well.
And that was a
And
1 plus a 1
They
on his
can't
Marauder.
move.
Well, you wouldn't be able to move anyway because he's got the next phase.
Yeah, that was a 1 plus 1, right?
Yep.
You said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
1 to 3 is no effect.
Okay.
All right. So that would be the end of my phase then, because there's nothing else I can do.
All right. So now
So
this is
then
the end of the turn, which means
It's also the end of the turn.
all the
All
overwatches
these
come
overwatches
off.
come off.
Yeah.
And my spotting round or my call fails.
It does not. Nope. That just continues.
It does not?
Nope. It's your barrage would stop if your barrage were happening, but it's not.
Okay. So my contact is still good.
Yep, exactly. All right, CT, it's your roll. That was a heck of a roll, my friend.
Don't roll 4 6s.
That's still some good stuff, though. Another.
Oh, wait, that also ends my preliminary barrage.
Oh, yes, it does. Yes, it
Yes.
does. That it does.
That's
Wow.
a big deal.
That was a magical roll for you, CT, I'll tell you.
I mean, I needed something like that. Okay, so did you add 1 to my chain of command?
I did. I initially gave it to Vance, and I've since taken it.
All right, well, with my junior leader, I'm going to activate to shoot.
Okay, before he does that,
Mm-hmm.
can I interrupt and call in my mortar barrage?
Yeah, absolutely. I think so. If you can activate a team, that's what it is. But let me just check real quick. I just want to check one more thing.
Yeah.
No troops from any kind of move. Oh, no, it's just 1 damage. The damage is once, but you can't move. That's it. Got it. I was just checking on the effect of the barrage. So
Right.
let's have a quick peek and see what we're allowed to use those for. Interrupt with an unpinned section or team to fire or move. That's what he does.
Okay. So then I would like to use my full die to call in a barrage.
All right, and you will remember, because we did
With
go
my
through.
team.
We did go through this. That you have to decide whether you're going to call in a spotting round. Get this here. Come on. Unfortunately, I keep bouncing back because somebody rolled a random event. Was not
I
ready.
need all the help I can
I
get.
was not ready for that. All right. On the second mortar battery activation, the player should place an aiming point marker on the table within line of sight of the team At this point, the player must decide whether to call for an immediate barrage on that point or whether to ask for a ranging shot to ensure accuracy. I have provided you an appropriately sized puff of smoke. Did you grab it? No, you did not. There it is. You must now place your shot, again, within line of sight of Dude. And that certainly would be line of sight there. And ask yourself whether you want to do a ranging shot or whether you want to drop it down.
No, I want to drop it down. I'm trying to block his line of sight.
Okay, and that is what Vance is pointing out to UCT is that when firing mortars, everything in the mortar square that he's about to hit blocks line of sight.
How big of a square is that?
That's going to be 36 inches square.
Wow.
All right, 2d6 fans, please tell me the result. Roll high.
2d6. It's not 1d and 1d?
No, it's 2d6.
For direction and distance?
Nope, this is deviation. It gives you distance.
Okay. It is a 7.
You're going to deviate 1d6 inches doubled. Okay, yeah, no. All right. Now we're going to do deviation, and you're going to roll 1d6. And it's going to be the points on the calendar. Or the points on the compass, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And north being
Your side. Your side of the board.
I guess it doesn't matter.
Your north is your side of the board that way.
So 1d6.
Go straight north. Straight north, 24 inches.
Ooh, that's a little close for comfort.
Sir, can we talk about that? Make sure I got that right.
Ooh, just shy.
I must apologize to you. Please roll 1d6.
What?
That is how far you deviate.
1.
Oh, you only deviated 2 inches. I give you 10 inches back. So you would have deviated 2.
Now I do direction?
I moved you. Same direction. So we'll keep the direction because that's what we rolled. But you put that down. So I moved you 12. You should only have moved 10. So I owe you 10 back.
Say again? Okay, now you got me confused.
I moved.
Start
Yeah,
again.
you lost me here.
I'm sorry. I moved you 1d6 times 2. At the max. I moved you 12 inches. Okay? That
You
was.
moved me 24 inches.
Ah, that's what I've done wrong. Very good. Thank you. So now I owe you 20. So I put you 10 back. I owe you another 12. Holy cow. There we go. That's where you are. You're only 2 inches off is the point. So that's your spot. Now,
So what determined the direction?
the 1.
Sorry, what was just
Sure. The 1d6 that
I
you
thought
rolled.
that was the deviation.
You rolled 2 1s, didn't you?
No, I've only rolled 1. You only told me I rolled two
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you rolled a second time. I wasn't looking.
dice. No, you didn't tell me to roll a second
Okay.
time.
Please roll a second time. This is distance. It's 1d6 times 2.
Okay, so now I'm really confused.
You rolled a 1, right? That tells us the direction. It goes north towards your end of the table. You must now roll deviation, which because you rolled a 7 is 1d6. Now you have to roll a 1d6 and multiply that times 2, and that's how far north you're going.
Right, so can you move that 2 more inches back?
Sure.
I'm just trying to make sure.
Yep.
So 1d6, and that's how far?
Doubled.
Yeah,
6.
so 6 inches. North.
And now we set up the square, part of which is obviously going to fall all the way off here. But this sucker is now a 36-inch total size square. So. Wow. Pretty much right on top of him. Look at that. There it is. Can you move that hand, Vince? You're right on top where I need. Oh, come on.
Right.
There's
They're
that.
gonna order everything.
Gimme. Not too much else is going to matter, honestly. But there it is. And obviously this piece fails over that way. All right, so that barrage is now pummeling this area. Pummel, pummel, pummel. There is no line of sight anywhere in there. Yeah. Does that hit that building? I should say so. Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
I should say so. Let me see what we got to do for that. So, all right. So here they come, driving in, and now, so you've got that activation in. You've dropped it in, and it is firing. On the third and subsequent time, you can attempt to walk the barrage.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so you can do that as you wish. Let me go down here now. It will continue to fire each time the battery is activated by you. You can only end the player. Can only end the barrage when the battery is activated. It then continues to fire for that phase. Obviously, after this, you have to go through battery availability. HE against
If I
buildings.
stop it.
Yeah. HE fire from direct, or if the turn ends and you don't continue it. HE fire from direct fire weapons or mortars reduces cover by in one level. However, it is also potentially damage the building. Yeah, you're going to roll 4d6 for that building, and if you roll 3 6s, the building becomes unstable.
Even for smoke?
He's not dropping smoke. He's dropping bombs on you.
Oh,
This just shows you the grid square.
gotcha.
There's much
Yeah,
exploding.
no, those are explosion.
This is
Yeah,
boom.
but-
Yeah, this is boom, boom, boom. So
No
yeah,
sixes.
that building is fine. If people were inside it, they'd be sad, but there it is. So this barrage is going to continue until such time as the oh, and we've got to deal with the tank. I apologize because that tank is going to get hit. Any pluses? Nope. 1d6, no plus. Tell me what your roll, CT.
4.
In the next phase, the commander of that tank's command initiative is reduced by 1.
Okay.
He is rattled.
All right.
He is rattled by
So
the...
it's currently pinned though, too, right?
No, tanks don't get pinned. Men
No?
do.
Okay.
Yeah, if there are any troops out in the open, they'd be pinned. Yeah.
Right.
All right. And you said I can or cannot see through this?
You cannot. Blocks line of sight. Which takes you back to your turn, CT.
So I'd activated him to go. He was going to fire. Now he can't see anything.
Correct.
So can I? And he's a junior leader, so he's got basically two orders to give.
Remember, he is down.
Reduced by 1.
He is reduced by 1.
Oh, I thought that was the next phase.
Well, that I think is what we're looking at right now.
Oh, that counts since he interrupted me. This would be the next phase, or is it the
There
next
we
phase?
go.
in
It's a
town?
cupola machine gun. There we go. I like that.
Hopefully, yeah.
The cupola machine gun. Oh. Oh, yeah. That's right. This was HE damage. This shock is doubled.
Oh yeah.
8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right in the numbers. Well done. Thank you, David. So, yeah, he's got one activation. But remember, that activation is to slap the driver in the head, right? If that's what he wants to do.
Right. Okay, I was just trying to figure out which phase. So it's this phase then he has.
Yeah,
it.
this would be the phase that he's affected.
Okay.
I would say. It's logical.
All right. Well, then I would like to slap the driver and have him back up a little bit out of this barrage.
That's an astonishingly logical thing to do. Yeah, that's his movement. You know, it's
All right, what do I roll for going backwards? Isn't it less dice?
I think it is. It's been a minute. Let's have a look. Yep, 2d6. There you go. So plenty, 18 inches, but you just get out of the barrage.
All right. So that's his activation.
Okay.
And then let me go back and see what else I got. I have another junior leader in a section. Well, this changes things now that he's got mortars raining down on me.
Well, that was
Thought it might.
Hmm. All right, we are going to bring on...
Should I make it more fun? I'll make it more fun. Oh, look at that. Ooh, now there's lots of explosions.
Then you need some crater markings for when it's done.
True.
And that ends at the end of a turn, or if he runs out of...
No, it's just at the end of a turn. This is going to keep going until his turn stops. But at the end of a turn, he can play a chain of command die to keep it rolling.
Ah, and he's got those for days.
He
You're already
does.
up to your
If
second
I have a
one?
chain of command die.
Oh, you
Well,
just
no,
spent
I
one,
just
right?
coughed one up.
Yeah.
No, I spent that one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he spent that one to fire in the barrage.
All right. I am going to...
Hey, Haz. Haz is now in attendance. Pleasure to have you.
I'm going to deploy my guards.
All right. Out they come.
You are you?
Yeah, and now you can't stop me with your preliminary barrage. You
Yeah.
just have your normal barrage.
Mr. Preliminary Bombardment can't preliminarily bombard me.
Yeah, now he's just actively bombarding me.
Not wrong. Not a lie.
Can you take the roof off of this building, please? Yeah, I'll have 2 riflemen and the 2 machine guns looking out the 3 windows.
Got it. And put your helpers, yeah, there you go.
And then they would like to fire over at Mr. Morty McSpotter guy.
14 for a 5 or 6. Spotty McSpotterson. That's a bunch.
Holy cow!
8. No, wait, no, more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4.
9?
Yeah, 9.
So Vance, up to you. Left or right gets the 5th.
Nice shooting, Tex. He gets lumped in as a possible leader kill, right?
Correct. So it doesn't matter either way. He's close to them.
Yeah, so 5 on left.
All right. 5. 4, 5 shock, 6 kills. One kill.
Possible kill.
Same deal on the right, but just 4.
2
2
possible kills.
3
3
kills.
possible kills.
3 kills. Is it a leader? It is.
3.
Now, I'll let you pick. You got to pick between the 2 guys, and it's random. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which is which?
1, 2, 3 is Gotha.
Go for it. It's a
4, 5,
spotter.
6.
It's the spotter. All right. So, what has happened to him?
He's
dead.
toast.
Oh, the spotter is
yes.
dead.
Yes.
Holy cow! Oh, that was all right. So let's deal with the fact that that's a bad thing happens. Support killed. 1d6. That is a
3.
1 point down. Now 2 other guys have to come off from you got to take off 2 guys, and really they can. So you had, and he can come off from either one. You had 3 total. You're down to 2, so you can know you got to take 2, so it can come off either side.
So 1 off each side.
Okay. Come here, gents. Now I assume that barrage just continues to fall until end of turn.
But it can't be moved or adjusted.
Right. I think that it makes the most logical sense. Let's see what the rules say. Ending the barrage. I know we saw this. Observer, it's not spotter. Hits on leaders and forward observers, 911. God bless them. Break, guys. All right. There it is. Yep. 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 Just continues to fall. But then it ends when it ends. And actually, he's even easier to hit. Forward observer who has been hit will roll 1d6. On a roll of 1 to 3, he has been killed. On a 4 to 6, he will continue to do his job, but may not move for the rest of the game. So.
Oh, right.
So, he's out and gone. You've taken the 2 guys off. So, well, hell, hard to criticize that. Well done, CT.
Yeah, I have a feeling there's going to be a little bit of flaming hot retribution for that one. just a guess. I still have One more.
That's a pretty dramatic chain of events. 1 minute the T-70 is getting ready to fire. Next minute you interrupt and drop the bomb on them. Next minute those guys come bursting out and shoot the forward observers so the barrage can't move. Jeez, that's crazy. What's next? Good gosh, what's next? Tell us, CT, tell us.
Well, next I would like to bring on... Let's see.
No one inside the barrage.
I would like to bring on Gurn's squad with a support.
All right.
Current squad with that support. Ah.
Can it go over the fence like that?
Mm-hmm. They would more than happily tear up that fence.
Oh, I'm sorry, but yes, they would. I know how you feel about your fences.
I do. I'm a little.
You're wrecking his fence.
I'm a little sensitive. I'm not gonna lie, but that's I understand what the Soviet Army would have done with a rail fence.
Yes. Actually, sorry, Gurn's squad. That was
turned it into
guy.
turned it into the barricade.
I was gonna say the barricade would probably be made out of that fence. Is this where you're putting it, CT? Because I'm just gonna lock it.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh well, butt it up against that building as tight as it can.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It does have a little bit of a thing right about there. Just don't laugh at me.
No, I wouldn't dare.
Yeah, yes, you. Okay, first of all,
Wouldn't dream of it.
you and I have known each other a long time, man. Yes, you would. You would on all counts. All right, we're gonna stop right there and just gonna lock this sucker. There we go. Done. Oh, now you've made a soldier ball. You've made the.
Now
you've done it.
You've made the twitching soldier ball.
Kaboom!
No, that's the thing. Once upon a time, that would have been kaboom, but no longer.
Well, they fixed the kaboom?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, that was huge. When they fixed attach, when they made it attach rather than combine, that's what they did. Kaboom is no longer a thing. God bless them. Oh, looky there. It never occurred to me what you were doing, and then I saw the shot. Holy stuff.
Yep, that's a good shot. Take a picture from down behind my guys' heads.
Yeah, I would like to take that. Yep.
That's a good picture.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Or even from his point of view. Look at my guys.
Yeah.
With the bombardment off to the side. That's a nice picture.
These guys are having one of those days. Good shot indeed. Take it.
Yep.
All right. So who gets to shoot though? It looks like you got rifleman and the two guys. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So it's 12, 13 for 5 or 6. Not so many.
4.
2 and 2.
4.
4 or 5 shots, 6 kills.
2 for the left.
Mm-hmm.
2 for the left.
1 shock.
It's a shock. 2 for the right.
Kill.
Oh my god, with the kills.
1d6. Is it Gotha?
No.
Living a charmed life, but so that's going to require somebody over here, this MG guy, to come on.
Yeah, that's guys with the bozo. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Off he goes. All right. CT, you're up.
That is all for my phase, but we have to drop the mortars over here, right?
No, I checked that. These guys were stuck this phase, but you took that phase. So they're fine to go. They're good to go.
Yeah, they don't get more damage.
Yeah, if they do not get more damage, and if you had not had the next phase, they would have been stuck for this phase, but you had the next phase, so.
I gotcha.
Now, they're not in the best of shape right at the moment.
Right, yes. All right.
So he hasn't had the next phase yet. This is still his phase, right?
No, I thought he did. Yeah, the turn ended. Because remember we took all the Overwatch markers off?
Yeah, which you need to take it off of this one. We forgot.
Oh, yeah.
But yes, this was my second phase.
Yep, so you're up, Vance.
Oh, before he goes?
Mm-hmm.
I forgot, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ending the turn to get rid of that barrage.
All right, that's legit. He ends the turn, spends his free die. Vance, do you have
Yep.
a die? You don't. Nope.
Yep. Yeah. I do not.
Yeah. All right, barrage is gone.
So that barrage is done.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
My T-70 commander, what was that noise outside? He pops his head out. There's nothing there. Just a bunch of holes in the
What was
ground.
that?
Back it up, back it up. What for? I don't know. Go look. Nothing's going on. Vance, you're up.
Yeah. I'm gonna bail.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Not one little bit. A Soviet
Yeah,
win.
yeah, we're gonna withdraw.
Yeah. Not one little bit do I blame you, because you got a spot right now, and it ain't a good one.
Yeah, I've been there. Quite a lot.
No, yeah, that's well done, CT. That's
Yeah, that was well. And,
You
Yeah,
had
no,
me
I've
scared
gotta
with that
withdraw.
mortar.
that was the mortars are fun, man. That's a really cool setup. Now that we've gotten it a little better, and I salute you, Vance. That was a pretty bold choice, dropping it in. I would have been too chicken stuffed to do that.
oh, I had to. He was gonna chew me to pieces.
Yeah. But all right, well that's a win.
Which is why I'm withdrawing, because he's gonna chew me to pieces.
Yeah. The funny thing is, we're coming back to this map, kids and campers.
Yep.
Yeah, and I bet he gets more support.
Yeah, that'd be accurate.
Yep. And you don't.
Yeah, no, he gets to keep all his defenses and any
Everything that
survivors,
survived. Yeah.
but no more support. You're gonna get Vance. So Vance, when you come in for picking, you're gonna get 1d6 plus 13.
Yep.
So that's gonna up the ante a little bit, but that's a win. That is a Soviet win here at Do or Die. Well, it turns out that they did. Just checking. I'm sensitive. Yeah, I'm sensitive. Thanks so much. I don't even know what Ian is saying things. Ian is saying things. The conversation is about Dungeons and Dragons and classic D&D. I actually got one of my biggest tweets ever went out because I put out a Facebook a meme actually, the lady screaming at the cat. I think you're all familiar with that meme.
Yep.
And it was the lady screaming, and this is based on something that Wizards of the Coast just came out and announced. It said, "Nothing before 5th edition is canon." To which the cat,
Canon, yeah.
to which the cat responded, "Yeah, nothing after 2nd edition is D&D. So what's your point?" So yeah, that's the silly cat fight. Wow, what a great battle! All right, I got to make sure I got all the good pictures. I was so taken aback, I may have forgotten to grab a photo or two. But yes, we will be back here to this map, Do or Die, with perhaps a very different outcome. We'll see. Especially now, though, and one of the big advantages, it must be admitted, Vance now knows what CT has.
Yeah, there's that, and he knows I don't get no more.
And he knows there ain't no more. And he also now gets an additional 3 points. So this could be a a very different outcome. I guess we'll have to see. The Martyr commander is wondering why he never even got to fire his gun, but there's that too. He also probably did wonder why they fired a barrage right on the road he was driving down, but that's a different point. Hey sir, I'm only sitting here in an open-topped vehicle. What the absolute heck? But another awesome game of Chain of Command. I really do enjoy the system. I think it is best in breed. Thanks to David Pumphouse. T70 versus Tigers. Sweet. Yeah. Let me remember to do a little saving action here before we leave the event behind. Saving the game. This is great. Thanks to the players. Thanks to the folks. We will be back on Saturday night for Saturday Night Fights. We're going back to Gettysburg, as Vance pointed out, doing a whole lot of Black Powder stuff. It's the middle to the later part of day 3. And I got a funny hunch we could see a conclusion here, one way or the other, after several days. But it's been a great battle. It's been a great rule set, and it's been great fun. We'll see what's to come. We got lots of other games lined up. Stay with us. Subscribe. Hit the bells. Join us over at the forums. Love to see you all. Thank you all so much. And in the meantime,